scrupulously to everything I've been saying throughout this extraordinary summit, but I want to remind you of some key figures that are worth remembering. And I just want to remind you that when I was a kid in this country, we got 80% of our power from coal. When I was mayor of London, and I first met some of my fellow world leaders, we got 40% of our power from coal. Today, that figure is down to 1% and it's going to zero by 2024. We're going to zero emissions for our vehicles, for our new cars by 2030. We're going to net zero for our whole power generation sector by 2035, not even making use of gas. How is it possible to do this? It's through technology. It's through the Promethean power of human invention. That is what is enabling us to make the progress that we are. And I want to see here from the Glasgow breakthroughs a new surge of initiatives to deal with some of the outstanding problems. And let me give you one in particular, and that is aviation. And it's a tough nut to crack. And we're spending, I think I can see Bill Gates dimly over there. Have I got Bill? I can see Bill Gates. Now, Bill and I just agreed jointly to spend, I think, £400 million trying to solve the problems of low-carbon aviation, zero guilt-free aviation. And we've got to fix it. I'm going to be flying in a plane quite soon that has, I think, 35% sustainable aviation fuel. And the target at the moment is to get to 10% sustainable aviation fuel for the whole world by 2030. How pathetic is that? We can do better than that, folks. It was 100 years ago that Alcock and Brown, I think it was Alcock and Brown, flew the Atlantic for the first time, didn't they, with about 865 imperial gallons of petrol. We've made virtually no progress technologically since then in our approach to sending a plane up over the Atlantic. I want to see Alcock. I want to see, never mind Alcock, I want to see Alcock as the skipper of the next Jet Zero plane that will not rely on fossil fuels at all. And I think that we should be far, far more ambitious. And I just want to say thank you to His Royal Highness the Duke of Cambridge, because I think the Earthshot Prize is a terrific initiative. And I've just met some young people who've got plans for getting rid of, there's a machine over there about the size of a microwave. It looks suspiciously like a microwave, actually, that apparently can make very cheap hydrogen. Isn't that fantastic? I believe it. I'm a taker. She gave me her card. This could be the future. I think that we can crack these problems. And there are basically 5 key areas where we want to see the breakthroughs take place. They're in transport, they're in steel, they're in hydrogen, they're in agriculture, and above all, they're in power generation. And we can fix it. Go back to that initial statistic that I began with. We can do extraordinary things. You may not think that the weather is particularly beautiful here in the UK. Actually, it's wonderful, isn't it? The weather's not too bad today. It's been fantastic. Hasn't been quite up to Kenyan standards, but it's been pretty sunny today. And there are many days in which, thanks to our combination of solar and wind, we produce more than 50% of our energy from renewables. What we want, the whole objective of this summit now, is to take these inventions, take these breakthroughs, and get the finance, get the support to make sure that they are disseminated, they are spread around the whole world, so that the whole world shares in the Glasgow breakthroughs and shares in our agenda, and that we unite across the whole planet to tackle climate change. And there's one guy who particularly understands how to do that, and who shares that agenda, and who understands that a single hour of sunshine provides enough energy to power the whole Earth for a year. You know that, to power all human activity on Earth, I should say, for a year. The one man who understands that so well and who's achieved absolutely extraordinary things in his own country of India is the Prime Minister of India. And ladies and gentlemen, Excellencies, there is one sun, one world, one grid, one Narendra Modi, and I have great pleasure in handing over to Narendra. Over to you.